Jeffing shark. And then they Luna Snow. Marvel Rivals, JD. I'm talking Marvel Rivals. Don't you know?
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crap chute. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host.
Doesn't matter how much you galacga. You got a Venom.
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy. It just works like that. A lot of things have happened this week, James.
D-Day, man. D-Day, man.
Why are you so much louder now than normal?
It's my mic really loud.
Well, now it's quiet.
D-Day, man.
Are you just moving around all over the place?
No, I'm not. I'm sitting still.
All right. Well, James, there's some interesting things that happened. You know,
what happened?
First of all, a lot of games dropped.
What
week.
Games?
Well, first off, Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals is out. Hold on, JD. I gotta get off the. I can't do the podcast. I'm booting up the Xbox right now.
You hate Overwatch-like games.
I don't.
Marvel Rivals is exactly like that. I very clearly remember you saying you hate Overwatch-like games.
No, I hate Overwatch.
Like
I don't think I ever said Overwatch-like games, like hero shooters. I don't have a problem with hero shooters because
I thought you said something like that when you played Gundam, where you're like, yeah, I don't really like this kind of gameplay like Overwatch, but you like playing Gundam, the Gundam version of it.
I think
you remember that. I remember that.
I think, yeah, I remember something like that. I think I just don't like Overwatch, maybe, and I was just kind of like putting it on like in that kind of general game, but I didn't mind it. I found it fun, and playing Marvel Rivals, I'm like, hey, this is fun. I think I just genuinely don't like Overwatch because I don't like Blizzard.
You just don't like Overwatch in general. That's fine.
Yeah, I think it's just because it's Blizzard. I'm like, the people that literally cause somebody to kill themselves, and I don't want to pay. I don't do anything to do with that company.
Oh, I'm pretty sure all of them have probably done something like that.
I'm sure.
Hasn't been said yet.
I'm sure. That's why I don't interact.
Yeah, that's why you're one of those. You've become one of those people, James, where you're like, video games and violence. You advocate actively against video games, stuff like that. I forgot that dude's name, but there was one guy. Yeah, there was one guy who was like that.
Pronouns. Turn into the thumb guy for a second.
Yeah, but Marvel Rivals, have you played already, or?
I've been playing it the past 3 days. I've been streaming.
Yeah.
I wake up, I play Marvel Rivals. I go to sleep, I play Marvel Rivals. It's fun.
Yeah, I've only been your streamer, I guess, for the second part of it, where you're just drawing, and occasionally I see you're like Kiri roasting you or something, and that's about it.
Yeah. Wait, what did he say? He said something recently that like really caught me off guard.
He said kill you. You look like Alex Jones without the if your hairline wasn't receded.
Right, like I was like,
that's what he said. That's what he said. I popped into your stream one time. I saw that. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
He doesn't need me. You don't need me there to start roasting you. It just
there was no pretext. There's no context I can give you.
I can't wait for you to become like the new Johnny like Somali, Casio. the new Neon streamer of Twitch, their entire chat just hates them, and it's just them hating on you, and that's the whole stream.
I wouldn't want to stream.
I really? You don't?
Yeah.
What if you made a lot of money for doing that?
I don't think I'd like it. It's not a very like healthy.
What if it's like a lot of money?
How much is a lot of money? What are we talking here? I need numbers.
Okay. What about like $200K a year kind of money? Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah. I just turn chat off.
No, that's not going to happen, but
I just don't have the chat function open, and I just say random shit. Yeah. I just look at chat and I go, "Oh wow, yeah."
Well, you
just
have to become like the nuisance streamer. The one that goes like, chat. What do you guys think? What's going on, chat? Thoughts, chat? Yeah. Anyway, I saw that and I thought it was pretty funny. So I was gonna say something, but I was like, nah. He said every word that I wanted to say. Alex Jones, receding hairline, kill you.
To be fair, He didn't say kill me.
All of that was in one message. He said kill you, as in you repeating, as in you said it, and he was just repeating it.
With a question mark.
But
and he also
those
didn't say I had a receding hairline.
That message.
But he also didn't say I had a receding hairline.
I think he insinuated you had the receding hairline.
No, he insinuated that I don't have it because Alex Jones has it.
I'm pretty sure you said you would look like Alex Jones without the receding hairline.
You look like Alex Jones without the receding hairline.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Kiri, get up here.
Chat, what do you think?
Chat.
Mods, chat. Mods, recede his hairline.
Mods, sound him.
But yeah, that's just well, first of all, Marvel Rivals came out, and then Path of Exile 2 came out, and that's been pretty big.
What did?
You wouldn't like that game, James.
What game?
Path of Exile 2.
Okay, I heard Exile and I didn't hear the other part.
Well, first of all, it's like Diablo, which was a Blizzard game. And you probably wouldn't like it either. But then you would try a game like it and you would be like, oh, it's okay. But you just don't. You probably wouldn't like it at first because it's like Diablo, which is a Blizzard game, but it's not made by Blizzard. It's made by a whole different company. So
I think you said it's a Blizzard-like game, and then you're like, it's not Blizzard.
No, Diablo-like game, which is made by Blizzard.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that people don't really like it that much because it's also like Dark Souls. They said it was like Dark Souls. So.
If people like Dark, I'm confused.
Well, no, the casual audiences do not like Dark Souls because it's too hard. You know what I'm saying, James? It's like a game. Listen, it's like a game. Yeah, it's like playing a game that is just like the first 15 minutes of Resident Evil 8 Village on the hardest difficulty, the one that you played. It's like trying to play a game like that where you're just stuck like on a level over and over again, right? That's why people don't like hard games, because
I found out that apparently that was a problem that a lot of people were having, by the way, that were playing on that difficulty.
Getting stuck in the first thing.
Yeah.
Well, because most people are the casual audience. They want to get, they want to play a game and get through it, actually play the game. And it's not their fault that they're bad. It's
your fault.
Well,
you're the problem.
It is the game's fault.
It's the game you. You're the problem. It's you.
Well, I mean, it is your problem, and it sounds like a personal problem. But anyway, I was thinking of playing getting it. It's supposed to be free, but it's in early access right now, and apparently the early access period.
Free, by the way.
The early access period is supposed to be like 3 to 6 months long, and maybe even longer. So, yeah. And they have that thing where you have to pay like $30 to play it early. It's like the early access pass.
Sound like bitches.
So the game itself, once it fully releases, is going to be free. But if you want to play early access, $30, fork it over. And I think I will. So, yeah, that's happened. I don't know if I've told you already.
You have.
But my father finally got a new car. Did you remember which car I said he was going to get?
No, I do not.
He did not get, thankfully, a Cybertruck.
I was about to say, is it a Cybertruck?
Do you remember that? Do you remember me?
I don't remember you saying it, but it's the way that you were building up to it. I'm like, he's gonna say a fucking Tesla. He's gonna say a Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. That's what he wanted, but luckily, he didn't get one. So good. He instead just got a Tesla, a Model 3, I think, Model 3 long range, and that's just gonna be our new long range car. So
it's such a crazy way to describe a vehicle, our long range car.
Yeah. Because our other cars, they don't have a lot of distance on them because they're EVs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're older EVs. So, so he wanted a car that could
pussy cuz.
he wanted a car that could drive a bit longer. So we sold our old gas car and then traded in for this new car. I think it was about 40K for this Tesla. But we traded in our old car for 12K, which apparently was a lot because our old gas car is like 7+ years old. And it was like a Honda Civic or something. It was a Honda something.
CRV, that's a great car.
It's not a CRV.
CRV, that's a great car.
Let me just quickly type in what Honda. No, it's not a Civic. It was the SUV version of the Honda. What was it called?
CRV.
SUV Honda. Also, I got a new keyboard. You were there for that stream, right?
Yeah, but, for a little bit of it.
It might have been a CRV, actually. Yeah. But anyway, we traded in that car. We managed to trade in for 12K, which was a lot for such an old car. And so the Tesla was actually a lot more affordable than 40K. So, hey, you know what? We bargain here and there. Bargaining, level 100. I don't think we could have fit a Cybertruck in our garage, not gonna lie.
No, it would have fit perfectly.
It's pretty big.
It's not that big.
It's big. Well, it's big enough that it's gonna have trouble fitting into the garage. So, you know.
I think you're just expecting too much.
Maybe. Yeah, that's just been what happened to me. This new keyboard. I mean, my webcam crashed. I think my phone died before, or like right as I was putting the finishing touches on the keyboard that I built. You were there for that, so you didn't get to see the finished product, but I did finish it. It's here on the table, and it sounds. I don't know if you can hear it, but
are you clicking it right
now? Well, I've got like a.
Oh, I heard it for a second.
Yeah, I've got like a filter over my mic that filters out background noise, so you probably can't hear it, but it sounds really good.
I can hear it.
It's way heavier than I thought it was going to be, because it's all metal. But so far, no problems. Been feeling pretty good about it.
Much like how heat is hot, JD. Metal is heavy.
Let's get a little dangerous, James. Well, I mean, it's a small keyboard. It's a 65% keyboard, so that means it's 65% of what a full keyboard would be. So you know, it's pretty small. It's heavy for how small it is. Let's get dangerous, James.
Brian Thompson got like a dog in the street.
The UnitedHealthCare CEO was assassinated.
Goddamn right it was.
Their words, not mine. I don't know. How did he get got? Did he just get shot?
So he was walking alone. I think they said at like 5 in the morning or 7 in the morning or something. It was like a weirdly early time for New York. He was walking alone in the street when he didn't have security, which he normally does. And
just the one day he doesn't have security.
Yeah, the one day at the one time that he doesn't have security, and he was on his way to a meeting with like a bunch of board members and stuff, and it was like a big conference. Okay. By the way, they stepped over his body to get to the conference.
the shooter did? Who's
no,
they? Is there more than
people,
one killer? Or?
Other people at UnitedHealthCare. That's a common story, is that they didn't know it was him, and they didn't care because they were just trying to get to the conference in time.
The other board members.
Other board members, other
who were
just
going
people
to the conference
in general.
On the way to the office, stepped over his body to get there.
Yeah.
That sounds like some American Psycho like office.
It sounds American so Psycho unreal. Fictional.
It sounds so fake, but I could see it happening.
But it did, and it is.
It did happen. Did it happen?
It's very poetically perfect, and I'll tell you why in a second.
It's too perfect.
So, have you seen the video
of him getting shot? No.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
There's video of it. There's like a camera footage.
There's a video of it. Here, let me see if I can send you a link. I keep it saved. I got a couple.
No, I just heard that he got killed. I'm like scrolling through YouTube and the news, but yeah. I don't know. There's
analysis videos on it.
Analysis videos on how he got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't. I haven't been involved in healthcare for like a long time. So yeah, I haven't been there since actually I was like in middle school probably. That was like the last time I went to a hospital.
Yeah, this is a really shitty video of it. Doesn't even show it happening. It just keeps like cutting off.
It's just like
I'm trying to find, like,
CCTV or something?
yeah, it's a CCTV, like, or it was like a camera outside of like the hotel he's walking past.
Oh, I see.
And I'm trying to find
And
like
it just
the
catches
full
the
video
whole thing
because I
of
know
him just
there
getting
is, but,
shot.
like, yeah, I'm trying to find, why is there?
So
there's
it was just one dude that got him?
just one dude. So it's this. So to explain it while I try to find a video to send you,
Sure.
Brian Thompson is walking by himself down the street and everything, and he's just like in a like on a sidewalk. There's another guy there who's uninvolved that was like, I think, at an ATM or something.
Oh, just another random guy.
Yeah, and as far as I'm aware, he does not react.
He doesn't react. Yeah, that's some fucking American Psycho shit where Patrick Bateman is just walking around shooting people.
I'll just send you
what
the.
What are you doing?
I'll just send you the link for the one that'll just show you like a little bit at least, because I can't find a good video of the full thing.
Okay. I mean, I can just take it, run it through a AI filter that upscales it, and boom.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll be able to see it in 4K.
You'll be better than the police have been. You'll do a better job than the police have at finding this guy. I trust me. They're doing so bad.
The NYPD.
NYPD are doing such a terrible job, and it's so comedically funny how bad it is. But
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah. So you don't have to watch all of it. It's just.
Oh my god, he's got a whole ass silencer on that thing.
Yeah.
That's a big ass gun.
Watch it till it gets to the wide shot where it shows at least like the first second of him shooting it, because then it cuts away.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. It cuts it's like cutting back and forth between, it's like zoom, it's like so many zoom in shots. What the fuck's happening? It's like,
that's why I was like, I can't find a good video.
This is like some Bollywood video, like movie editing.
I know.
Now going on.
I know. This is the best video there is, by the way, that I can find just this quickly on YouTube and whatnot. But
this almost looks like a skit. Holy crap. It's someone getting murdered and it looks like a skit. Okay, so it doesn't actually, this video doesn't show like the past him, like him shooting the gun.
There's a fuller video. I can't find it at the moment, but he does shoot him 3 times, and we see him walk past him.
Well, I see why the civilian dude just didn't react. He's got a silencer on. Didn't hear it.
Silencers do not actually stop it unless you're shooting subsonic.
Yeah, the dude's got like, he's got a gun and he's got a big ass silencer on the gun, and he just comes in with a hoodie, backpack, pops him. It
does jam after the first shot. This is something that's to note. So yeah, here's something to note of like stuff that like kind of led to a lot of misinformation, because the full video.
Sure.
It jams after the first shot, which you don't see in this version. He then has to rechamber by exiting. Yeah, by unjamming it, by exiting the round that's stuck in it. Shoots him again, and then shoots him again as he walks past. Gets on an e-bike and rides down an alleyway where they immediately lose him and cannot find him on any other camera.
Okay.
He immediately is gone, and there is no way of finding him.
Just disappears.
Into the night. This hero just fucking rides off.
Hero.
Yes, the Brian Thompson is a very horrible person, and so is UnitedHealthCare. There's a lot of backing to this. UnitedHealthCare is one of the biggest health companies that deny insurance claims. Like, they have the largest amount of denials, and a lot of people
the healthcare system
were like personally affected by them. So when this happened, they celebrated. Like, literally in New York, I think there was immediately that night there was a block party thrown in the honor of his death, where like hundreds of people just came out and fucking filled the street and just started dancing, calling out his name and shit.
That's hilarious. I don't know if that's actually will change anything with UnitedHealthCare, but
no, by the way, they immediately put up a job listing for a CEO position. They immediately put up a job listing.
Oh, they don't have like a vice CEO that they put in?
I have no clue. All I know is that they did put up a job listing like right away, which was fucking
let me
hilarious.
apply to that real quick then.
We both put on our applications. We get it.
Yeah,
we're changing
applications, get an interview. I say, so what's your qualifications? Like, oh, I'm like a poker dealer. Sell some
So
poker.
real quick with the shooting, well, like I was saying with the misinformation, the gun jamming caused a lot of people to think that this person was shooting a well rod. A well rod is a internally silenced pistol that requires you to like manually eject the round by pulling back.
Pulling back the
Normally,
slide?
yeah, normally guns have that or slide, like have slides on them or
Yeah.
blowback, so it automatically ejects the shell itself.
Right.
This is the case. The round just gets jammed again. But because of that misinformation, people thought it was a well rod and thought this guy like was using
Was
a
this
lot of
part of the
stuff he
analysis
wasn't.
video that you were watching about it? Like, this gun
No,
appears to be a well
this is
rod.
just the general misinformation of at the time what people were thinking.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think he's using a compact pistol with a homemade silencer that he didn't properly fill because of the way that it's like it jams. And it jams each time he shoots, by the way.
Oh, a homemade silencer.
I believe so because I also have family who work with guns and whatnot, like my brother who works at a
Right.
gun
You seem like
range.
the kind of guy to be into guns. You are.
Right. I am. I do own quite a few, not real guns.
Yeah, well, they're fake guns, but it's still, gun-like.
I mean, there's one real gun amongst them. One day we'll find out which.
Amongst them. So every time you grab a random gun and point it at me when we're doing commentaries, it could have been the real one.
One of them was real, and you'll never know. It's the one.
You'll never know, and it's always chambered. Always rounds
one
in
this
it.
man used.
No safety.
But a lot of misinformation has come out regarding this because of how rabid people were to hunt down this guy in White Knight for CEOs. Because other people were celebrating, some people decided, no, I'm going to be the person who solves this and saves the CEOs, and they'll award me.
Sure.
So I told you how he escaped on a bike. It was an e-bike, an electric bike.
E-bike. Yeah.
People mistook it for a city bike specifically and were using city bike information, which then revealed that people are stealing city bike information that's not supposed to be known. That's public information. I mean, private information that they're just stealing, and they outed themselves. And it was found out that it's not a city bike, so that meant nothing. That was one lead of misinformation amongst the well rod thing.
Cool.
There was a picture of a hooded man dressed very similarly with a different jacket and a different backpack, whose face was just plastered everywhere, and they were like, this is the guy. This is the fucking killer. This is the guy. And there is no actual evidence to point to the fact that this was the same person.
Nuh-uh.
The only real piece of evidence they found is a backpack that was thrown into a river in Central Park.
Did it look like his backpack?
It was his backpack.
It was his backpack.
But when they pulled it out of the river, JD, can you guess what was inside of it?
Was it rocks?
It was Monopoly money.
Fuck. Monopoly money in his backpack? He just tossed out good Monopoly money just like that?
Well, that's the thing, is that I think it was trying to be like a message, because I didn't tell you this, but on the 3 bullets he shot 3 bullets very specifically, not to make sure the guy's dead, because I'm pretty sure he killed him with either the first or second shot. The bullets had something in like scribbled into them.
There's something etched into the bullets?
Into the casings, to be more specific.
Into the casings.
Deny, defend, depose.
Okay. Depose?
Deny, defend, depose. These are, I forget what the book is, but they're reflective of words, mainly words in a book that talks about the healthcare system and how it's fucking people over, and how CEOs are the scum and everything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I just found the word. The words echo the name of a book about how insurers won't pay claims. The book is called, oh goddamn, I'm trying to find, Delay, Deny, Defend.
And
it's literally not exactly 1 for 1, but it's very on point,
It's close enough. Yeah.
This money in the backpack was also another message from the shooter. of I believe trying to mock the fact that they were trying to pay people $10,000 to give information on the shooter when he is such a publicly not like hated figure for what he did.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if it was $10,000 in Monopoly money, but I hope. I hope it was. I do know there was some
it's
kind of
confirmed
doll
that it's Monopoly
also in
money.
it. It's confirmed to be not Monopoly money. I do know that there was some kind of doll in there as well, but I don't know the relevance of it, and I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
But otherwise, they have no other evidence, and
so they have no idea who this guy is.
They have no clue. And also, at the same time, a lot of CEOs have started making choices and coming on public access TV and whatnot, making statements. McDonald's brought back the like lunch wrap or something.
Yeah.
And we're starting to lower the prices of their food almost immediately after this. Elon Musk suddenly is bringing his baby child around with him everywhere and carrying him very close and holding on to him a lot.
Okay.
And it's very clear, and everyone fucking called him on it. They clocked it.
You gotta have
He's got a little human shield.
You gotta Is that just enough to have a meat shield? You gotta have a baby as a meat shield.
Dude, everyone
your own
clocked
baby
it right away. It's so funny to me. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, no, nobody is giving up info on this guy. And it's so funny that they are trying their best to get people to do it because they can't fucking find anything. They have partial fingerprints that they can't do anything with. They have casings that aren't coming back to anything.
Oh, this guy God, the NYPD is so fucking terrible.
Dude, it's so fucking funny that it's like, yeah, firstly, this is a bad person that was killed, so people don't give a shit. I love seeing people be like, this was a man with a family. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm kind of caught up thinking about all the families that, like, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about like all the kids that died of like leukemia because, you know, his insurance just didn't want to cover them and whatnot. I'm sorry. I'm a little caught up on like all the atrocities he committed. No, he's dead. Oh,
my take on it is
his family. They're going to be so not well off with the fucking billions they still have. That's not going to go straight to them and not have to come directly from him anymore.
I guess my take on it is that a murder is not cool, but if it happens to terrible people like this, I don't think I care that much. No,
I just think it's fucking.
Honestly, I thought it was kind of funny. It might be really messed up to say, but
no.
It's funny in the sense that in sense of all in the context of this guy walking up, shooting him with a pistol as a huge homemade silencer on it. The dude at the ATM not caring. His fucking committee members walking over his dead body, getting to the thing. The fucking.
Are you seeing the stuff I'm sending?
Jesus Christ! That shirt.
That shirt's so good.
If you saw someone wearing that shirt before this incident happened, you would think he was a psychopath. You think he's crazy?
You'd be like, "Oh, what is that? What is that supposed to be?" But like now, it's just such iconic imagery.
Okay, but listen, if that one dude, if my neighbor with the hat came up to us and he was wearing that shirt, you definitely would not have liked that. I
would have. But here's the thing: I wouldn't have liked it because it's contradicting to what he's wearing. He's wearing a billionaire's like merchandise. He's wearing somebody's stuff. Sorry, not billionaire, millionaire, but he's still supporting that industry. So if he was wearing that shirt and still like fucking dick riding Trump like how he was, I would be like, yeah, that is weird. Why are you wearing it? These two things don't correlate. I also sent you a meme video about it from one of my favorite fucking TikTokers.
Yeah, I see it.
Let me know when you click play.
I'll click play right now. Some guy on a Wednesday. He's doing Fortnite dances into the camera.
That's literally what it is, though. It's so great that it's like.
Well, James, actually,
so
this is a 400 IQ move, James, because you don't know, but the NYPD is on our side. That's why they're pretending to be inept in catching this guy, because they don't want to catch the guy, James.
You're right. That? They don't want to catch the guy. They just want to go stand in the subways more and stop people from jumping a turnstile because they can't afford the ticket.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyways, let's put an entire military in the New York subway system. Just to impose on people.
Let's
we don't want
an entire military in the New York subway station. The payday gang is down there. And it's on overkill.
Are you aware when New York did that, by the way? When they sent all their SWAT units into the fucking subway stations?
No.
It was so crazy that period of time. Seeing it like on just like the videos popping up, people being like, yo, what the fuck? They were stopping and searching every non-white person. No, like it was like video, like evidence of like news, like just recording this, like just it going, and it was like every non-white person would get stopped, like fucking frisked and everything, and then would be allowed to go. But if they didn't have like the ticket for the turnstile, they'd be like fucking harassed to hell. And it's like SWAT's down there, and their New York SWAT is like literally their own private military. That's not even like an understatement. Actually, that is an understatement. They are their own fucking military. I think they own a fucking like a cruiser, like
it's GTA 5 Merryweather, man.
Yeah, but even like
private
worse.
Militia.
They like own like a fucking a ship, like a, what is it called, a aircraft carrier, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have their own fucking navy and shit. They have like weirdly fucking super weaponized helicopters.
They have fucking.
It's so crazy that's the fucking situation.
I mean, I've heard that New York is a pretty messed up place in terms of that. Yeah, it's basically they should have had a GTA 6 take place in New York instead of Florida, honestly.
Yeah, man, it's not like we were just there 2 games ago.
I would
time to return to Liberty City. Nico, cousin, you want to go
that
bowling?
Was not New York.
No, it was
Liberty City.
It's the Russian mobster. Have you never played GTA 4?
No, I've never even seen GTA 4.
That's what I was doing, was the Russian mobster that your cousin, he always greets you with, Nico, cousin, you want to go bowling?
That's his greeting?
That's his greeting.
He asks if you can go bowling?
Every time.
Okay.
Yeah, and you are Nico, and you're like, fuck, I have to murder so many people, but I just want to get married to a woman. But if I murder the people and get married, they'll kill the woman. Fuck. And that's the story of GTA 4.
Okay.
And also the worst car physics in all of gaming. Like, holy shit. I'm not even like, it's crazy because like the previous games don't have good like car control and stuff. Somehow GTA 4 was worse.
Oh, wow.
Like, you know how good it is in GTA 5?
GTA 5, I don't think I've seen a game that has better physics than GTA 5. It's pretty good.
Imagine none of that. That's GTA 4 car
Imagine
physics.
The opposite of that.
Imagine if your car, when you stopped, just kept moving still. Imagine when you go to make a turn, it's like you're driving a boat.
That's funny. Hey, that's just how it be sometimes.
Hey, look at us.
Hey, look at us. Who would have thought, as we step over the body of UnitedHealthCare CEO...
Going to our new CEO jobs for UnitedHealthCare.
Going to the interview for the new CEO position. Anyway, that was the big news that's happened over the last couple days. Anything else, James, before
I'm quitting my job this Friday.
Again?
Yeah, for good.
You're quitting again for good?
Yeah, this time it is for good.
This time? How many times have you quit your job and then go back to
everybody? I'll tell you off stream where I'm planning on applying to work.
Okay. Is it good? Is it that place that you said we both should apply at? What was it called?
It's that and well, yeah, let's not say it, JD.
Well, I mean, you said it already.
Is it in the episode?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it got cut because I could have sworn that it didn't make it.
I don't know. I don't think it cut anything.
You're the one who edited it.
It's like 40. It's like 40 minutes into the episode. No one's gonna listen. No one's like listening at that point.
I'm still
right,
going to say
when you do apply to those new jobs, how about you send me the listing of it? I'll apply for it too. We can go to the interview together.
And then they don't give either of us it.
Yeah, and then neither of us.
But then they go, we just had this new opening for UnitedHealthCare, and you two would be perfect for it.
I get a message on LinkedIn. Hey, I think this new position here is really suited for you, UnitedHealthCare CEO.
Peace out.
Hey, Gizmo. Yeah, I mean, there's only one more topic that I have put on my list here.
Yeah,
and it's related to Kai Senta.
Kai Cenat.
Yeah, your favorite streamer.
Kai.
I know you given him a chance. You like him a lot. He's probably one of your favorite streamers now.
I've given him a chance, but then he's also broken my trust every time I give him a chance as well.
Well, I mean, we all know the reason why you don't like Kai Senta.
Yeah, it's because he Aiden Ross.
Yeah. Well, there's another thing that happened with him. I think it was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, something like that.
And bringing Chris Brown onto the show, I think that was a weird.
No, it was like after that. Mistake. So he was, you know how he has that. I think it was during his subathon, where he was bringing on a bunch of guests and stuff, and one of them was a magician.
That he's had on the show before, by the way.
Yeah, a magician by the name of Max Major.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a little prank, little magic act that I think got Kai Cenat banned or something, for like suspended for a little bit.
It was an attempt to ban him.
Okay, he didn't get banned though, did he?
No, it was. They said it was in the attempt to get him banned.
Yeah, because Max Major doesn't like Kai Cenat,
which is so fucking weird. Because then it's like, then why did you ever agree to do the first one and then like another one?
Well, he liked him. So what I've heard is that Max Major did like him when they did the first one, but then he didn't like him anymore after the first one, because when he had him on his stream the first time, I think he was just like made fun of or something, and all Kai Cenat's friends were just like dunking on Max Major, and that made him not like Kai Cenat. So the second time he went on, he was like, I'm going to try to get this guy banned. So he did a little prank where it was like a magic act. You know that one scene with James Franco where he's like first time?
Yeah.
It was that magic act. So basically it was just he like put a noose around his neck, and he was standing on a platform, and he gave Kai Cenat like a little rope to tug. And then when Kai Cenat tugs the rope, it just pulls Max Major up into the air by his neck, so like just hangs him. And I think they got all that on stream. And then
no, it was they didn't get it on camera. Kai very clearly didn't want them to record it and kept having to actually like push the camera guys like away from looking at it.
Did they not even get like a second of that on there?
They got like him post the rope pull. They got the footage of Kai pulling the rope, and then they got the shot of him.
I saw a picture of his stream where it was before the rope pull, where he was just like he has like the neck, like the rope.
Oh, I mean, like they didn't get him being lifted off. They got like
didn't get the lift
after
they didn't get lift
of
off
that. Yeah, they had him. They had like a quick shot before. Again, Kai was like, "Yo, don't record this."
He's like, take off the camera.
Yeah, like it was crazy to me, like to watch Kai Cenat be like turn to the camera guys and be like, "Yo, what are you doing? Stop!" Because they kept
honestly, if we all know what happened if Logan Paul was the one who recorded like behind the camera, but anyway,
dude, have you seen that clip of Speed giving Logan Paul shit over that? It was like some Halloween fucking Mr. Beast stream that like him. KSI, Logan Paul,
Speed was making fun of Logan Paul for that.
Yeah, because they were like in a Saw room. They were like in an escape room, and it was a Saw room specifically. and and Speed just kept going, guys, I think there's a dead body in there, to like a tub full of blood. And Logan Paul was standing next to him, and he just kept going, dude, shut up. Dude, stop.
That's actually
and
really
like,
funny.
And like Speed just kept like staring at him, just going, guys.
He gives him the same look as the Logan Paul made back in that video. Like, guys.
Guys.
I think there's a body over there.
I think there's a dead guy.
I think that's what his voice was like. Guys.
I think there's a dead body right there. It's so
that's really funny. Yeah, they didn't get the lift off on camera. But man,
they did get like a Max shot Major, of him hanging though.
Max Major got Kai Cenat pretty good. Like it was like,
I mean, he tried.
I mean he saw. Like it was, I don't even know why he even made it to that point. They made it all the way. Like he put the rope around his neck. He gave him a little rope. It's like, hey, tug that rope. See what happens. He's just standing in an empty stadium with the only thing on there is just the rope around his neck. He's like, go ahead, tug it. See what happens.
I thought it was insinuated that the rope was tied to something else. Wasn't it insinuated that the rope was tied to something else, and that the trick was that after Kai pulls it, he has to like do something? Like that's what he was making.
I don't know.
Kai think. I'm going off just like what I remember, and it was like a fucking minute ago. So it's like,
I don't know, but in any context, I don't know if you saw someone on the stage with like a rope around their neck and they're like, I'm about to do a magic act. I don't know what else you would think would happen.
I think Kai was just hoping that this guy wasn't about to fuck him.
I think he might have had some suspicions.
And he was just like,
didn't film it, right? He didn't get it on camera.
He was like, hey, I've had you on this show before, so hoping
I know you, man. You wouldn't do this to me, right, man? Right?
And as the guy devilishly smiles at him.
Gives a little grin. He gives him the satisfaction look. Satisfaction. Mogs at him. He does the shush Trace jawline as he pulls the rope and gets hanged.
Me swinging from the gallows, hushing the executioner.
Me with my tongue out, blue-faced, but I'm still mogging. Anyway, yeah, that happened on his stream.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship, sir? Mogging.
Mogging, sir. Well, James, anything else? Anything else you want to lay down on the table, or is that going to be?
I got a new commission.
Oh, really? What was it?
Dragon Ball Z commission.
Your least favorite anime series. What do they want you to draw?
Have I told you I started watching the movies for it?
The Dragon Ball movies?
Yeah, the Dragon Ball movies. Not like the live action one, to be specific.
No.
I've started watching the animated movies, specifically the super ones, because I just really wanted to watch the superhero one, which I think is the best. It's actually
those are the most recent ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually not bad. I quite liked it. Orange Pickle goes hard. Gohan fucking becoming a fighter again and unlocking his own new form.
Gohan becomes a fighter and then retires from fighting as often as you quit your job and then go back to it.
It's actually more. Watching the movies, you're like, oh my god, Gohan. It's just, Frieza's out there.
I don't even watch Dragon Ball, but every time I've seen Gohan, he's got a different look. Like he's got he starts fighter look, and the next frame he's like got glasses on and a suit, and next frame he's missing an arm and he's got his scars all over him.
It's so crazy to me how sexist Dragon Ball is. I mean, it's not. I understood that already, but like,
oh really?
Why is fuck it, I can't remember her name. Gohan's wife.
Dragon Ball is sexist. Oh, I can't remember her name. Okay, Mister, I don't remember her name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't watch the show. I just started watching it again. No, I don't know the names of the characters. I haven't watched. I didn't know she existed till like actually 4 years ago.
Well, guess what? I don't watch the show either, and I know her name is Chi-Chi. So
no, that's his mom. Chi-Chi's his mom, not his wife.
Oh, you're
We're
talking about Gohan's wife?
not Goku.
I didn't even know Gohan had a wife.
He has a daughter. This man is
I didn't even know Gohan had a daughter.
I know her name is Pan. The mom's name is fucking what? She's Mr. Satan's daughter.
That doesn't ring any bells for me. I don't know who Mr. Satan is.
You don't know Mr. Satan?
Here, I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. I don't know.
I'm gonna send you a GIF.
He sounds like a pretty strong character, but he's probably really weak.
Not. He's actually not. The whole gimmick is that he's not. Hence that's the funny. GIF of him cocking a gun.
He has a gun?
He has a gun.
That's pretty funny.
I can't remember the daughter's name, but she was like one of the world's best martial artists without powers. Yeah. Technically, Krillin is the strongest human, which I think is so funny.
That's really funny, actually. Yeah,
he's
Krillin.
Dummy strong, but also they did another character assassination him where they were like, actually, you're not going to be a fighter anymore. You're a cop on a moped.
You are a mall cop.
Yeah, and it's like it's like what? And he is always stopping crime. He's working, but it's like why?
Works. Krillin works.
But Mr. Satan's daughter, whatever her name is, she is like as when she's younger, she's like, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna kick ass. I want Gohan to teach me. I want to train with the 100%
fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, and she learns to fly, and she's like doing all this stuff, and she's like becoming super strong and everything, and all of a sudden she's just like, I'm gonna become a housewife. Okay, bye, and just leaves.
Oh, I respect her wishes. You could do whatever you want. You could be whatever you want to be.
It's such a just pivot for the character. That's why I'm like, yeah, Gohan deciding not to fight anymore kind of makes sense because of what he was when he was younger. He didn't learn the fight till he was like fucking like 9.
Yeah.
So like he was like, I'm a man of peace all before then, didn't want to fight anybody else, and then start fighting out of necessity to fucking live. And then when he gets older, he's like, okay, I'm going to retire. His wife didn't have that same drive. She was like, no, I've been fighting since I was born. I've learned all these techniques and studies. I am on my way to become the strongest human, but I can't be stronger than Krillin, I guess.
She had a kid, and she was like, maybe the fighting is not
It was before she had the kid. It was before she had the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a long period of time before that. But then Dragon Ball GT happened, which isn't canon anymore, I've learned, so I don't have to watch that, thankfully. That series, that means nothing, I've learned. That's just a whole series they made that means nothing because they retconned it, because I guess everybody dies in the fucking finale.
They pull fucking Cyberpunk, the comic got killed, everyone dies in the end.
They all die in the finale, and then the world just resets, and I guess that's where Dragon Ball Super comes in. It's the reset timeline. I think like only Goku remembers or something. Which
Goku remembers the events of GT. It'd be hilarious if there's a bit, if someone dubbed over Dragon Ball Super, and one of the bits that Goku does is he remembers GT, and he keeps bringing up events that happened in GT, and no one else knows what he's talking about.
Well, like, Gohan, you're having a kid. Bulma,
oh my god, it's so good to see you.
A son and a daughter. A daughter.
God, it's
Goku.
So good that your intestines aren't fly down to the ground. Remember when I had to give you a sensu bean in order to to regrow both your legs after your husband cut it off in an attempt to take over the world? And she's
Goku, like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Goku? Sorry. Wrong
don't worry
timeline.
about it.
Put up the cot emote. Wrong timeline.
Trunks, you've grown older than your future self. What are you talking about, Goku? I'm not.
Trunks.
My future self was like 20.
You still have all 10 of your fingers. What? Wow. You're not wearing an eye patch anymore? You have both your eyes? What are you talking about, Goku?
Wow, Goten, you're older than the age of 8. That's not true. I'll always be 8. Oh yeah.
Go Tanks. You're alive.
Go Tanks. Go Tanks. They did bring Gotenks back for the superhero special.
Oh really?
Yeah, but they acknowledge that they haven't transformed in a while. By the way, this is the first time they've aged these characters up, and I think like 10 years since GT.
Is there an adult version of like Gotenks and Goten?
Well, it's like Trunks and Goten are like I think supposed to be 14 or something, and so they haven't transformed since they were 9, and so they try to do it, but they mess it up. So now they're just like a chibi-fied but fat version of Gotenks.
They're just perma small, perma short like, kinged.
Oh, just become marshmallows. My cat is just hitting all the buttons on the keyboard. But yeah, it's a Dragon Ball commission. I have to draw 4 different transformation forms of different sizes and different muscle masses.
Cool. You gonna be you really finally fun. Play Sparking Zero now to help you get through this commission?
Yeah, that's what it is. By the way, Marvel Rivals is free if you want to get it. We can play it for the stream or for the channel and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll download it and we can play it a little bit. Why not?
Mm-hmm. I'll give you 1 free bundle code because that's the only one I know.
A free bundle code? Whoa.
Yeah, you get Iron Man skin, but black and gold, and it's still ugly.
But I want the Hulk.
No.
I want to play as Professor Hulk.
No.
Said
Hulk's
no
actually not that bad to play as. I was clowning on it, then I played it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You always say, everyone would say that Hulk sucks and stuff, but I don't know. I'd have to play it myself to really know.
It's so funny that technically you can play as Hulk and never actually transform into Hulk. You could go the whole round. You could just
play Bruce Banner. That's right.
You can just play Bruce Banner with a gun.
Dude, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be a Bruce Banner main. So you play Hulk?
That's what I was saying to my
Bruce
stream.
Banner.
I'm like, that's what I was saying to my stream. I was like, yeah, no, I really just want to main Bruce Banner, and then if I ever talk to anybody, I'll just be like, yeah, I never figured out where the Hulk is in the listing. I just play as Bruce Banner.
I just pretend like I don't know anything about Marvel. I'm like, oh, I just play a guy named Bruce Banner. He's pretty cool.
I play that Clark Kent looking guy.
Oh, you play the Hulk? Like, what? What do you mean Hulk? What? Bruce Banner.
No, Hulk's the green guy. I play Bruce.
No, Hulk's this big green guy. I play the guy, the normal guy with the gun.
I play the guy.
He's not Hulk. He's not Hulk. He's like, he transforms into Hulk. It's like, what? What are you talking about? I never transform into Hulk.
No, he doesn't.
Why does he need a gun then? He just transform into Hulk all the time. Like,
if he transforms, why does he have a gun and a bomb? Yeah. No, he shoots gamma blasts. That's why he has a green little laser pistol. Duh.
He's got a gamma gun. Duh.
The gamma gun, man. That's a fucking Dragon Ball.
The gamma gun.
Gamma gun.
You ever heard of the Hawk Tuah crypto thing?
Yes, it's so funny. Dude, I literally don't. I always forget what that lady sounds like, and then I listen to her. And I'm like, oh my god, is that a literal fucking 12-year-old? And then I remember she's like pushing like middle 30s.
Yeah, I always forget what she sounds like, and the only thing I remember is that she has a really heavy like Southern accent.
How did you just say it?
Southern accent?
That is not how you pronounce that word.
Oh yeah, how do you pronounce it then, James?
Southern.
Okay, brother. You can do whatever you want.
Sorry,
man.
Do you say brother?
What are you talking about?
Do you say brother? Like
no,
you
I don't say brother because there's no U in brother. It's southern. So it's southern. That's what you're trying to say to me, James?
Southern. Yes.
Yeah. Let's say south.
I'll drive to your address, JD. I am not afraid of this.
I'm giving you a Malk moment right now, James.
We're all saying
south.
Malk.
Say south, James.
South.
No, you're supposed to say it normally and then say southern after. Let's do that again. Say south, James. Say south.
South.
Okay, now say southern.
Southern.
We're all saying Mount Josh.
We're all saying Sooth.
Anyway, yeah, she has that accent. So please. I never thought she was like super young. I thought she was like about mid 20s, right?
I think she's mid 30s.
Was she mid 30s? Really?
I think so. Genuinely, I gotta look it up.
I'm gonna look it up right now too. I can't believe I have to type in talk to a girl because I don't know her name.
I know. I already typed it in. 22. Okay, never mind.
I was closer. Boom. Let's go.
Yeah, I was being told that she was like mid-30s, so I was like, okay.
I was about to say she does not look like she's mid-30s.
Crazy the way that she talked. She was at a college, by the way, when she said that, and that clip went viral. So the fact that she has the speech pattern, sounds like, and genuinely has the brain of a 12-year-old, keeps blowing my mind.
Yeah,
because did you see the way that she exited?
Hawk Tuah is definitely like a middle school joke.
Right. It's a very middle school joke, but then it's also like the way she, like, did you see her exit from that fucking, by the way, they were doing this on Twitter Spaces.
I don't know.
X Spaces or whatever it's called. Yeah, the fucking X's live streaming thing where it never works.
Yeah, X's live streaming service called X Live.
It's X Spaces, I think, though. I think they call them Spaces.
No, it's double X. That's what they call it. They call it XX.
Sure, it's not called triple X.
That's a different thing.
What?
That's copyrighted. I like when I type in Hawk Tuah girl age, the first thing that pops up is a summary of an article that says, amid the ongoing allegations of crypto scam against Haley Welch, the 22-year-old woman. The first thing that pops up is her crypto scam.
So have you apparently seen the way that she out?
What?
I was gonna say, did you hear the way that she, like, what she said when she exited that live? Like when she was like ending it, because she was like, "Okay, guys, it's my bedtime, so I'm gonna go. Bye."
She had a double X of just what was she streaming about? Like, what was the topic?
The coin going live.
Oh, the coin. Oh, okay.
And at the end of it, she just abruptly like interrupts a guy that was like in the middle of talking, and she's like, "Sorry, Nick, but guys, it's my bedtime, so I got to goes. I'll see y'all in the next one. Till then, bye bye." It was something along those lines, but it was like so childish the way that she said it. And again, she sounds like a fucking 12-year-old.
It's bedtime for me.
Yeah, like, it's my bedtime. It's 7:30, and it's a weekday.
Good Lord, there's a fucking picture. There's a thumbnail of a Spotify playlist, and it's called Hawk Tuah Girl, but it's not the Hawk Tuah Girl. It's like this AI generated picture of a girl holding an overly sized banana.
Yeah, no, that she uses AI for her pictures.
I see.
Also, there is a genuine Hawk Tuah podcast where they analyze episode by episode the events of what happened, called Talk Tuah.
Yeah, that's her podcast. I think we talked about that before.
Talk Tuah, I mean. Where it's just two guys who are doing a bit.
Okay.
It's all a skit, but they do it so genuinely that it's hard to tell. But they have such a genuinely serious, it sounds like such a genuinely serious analysis of it. And it's not like short videos, it's like hour-long videos for each episode. And they don't drop the bit throughout the episode.
That's perfect. See, that's dedication right there.
It's so fucking funny. But
yeah, so all I've heard from the crypto scam is that there was a guy called like Doc Hollywood, I think was his name. And he was the one who helped her launch the coin. Mm-hmm. And it turns out it was a scam. And then he did CoffeeZilla called him, got him on a call, and he just went Twitter off. Live. He went off somewhere where he just like said something. He just said like he had like a mental breakdown.
It was so fucking funny. Have you watched it in full? It's so funny, dude.
No, I've only seen like certain clips, like a few sentences from the dude, like the most unhinged ones.
So good.
It was something like he said like, "Oh, they should be thanking me for the crypto coin" or something, and anyway, stuff like that. So it was really funny. Wow. Yeah, I mean, well, if that's that might be it then, James, because that's I'm on it. Yeah, that's it.
You tapped?
I'm full of Talk Tuahs. I've talked Tuah.
You talk Tuah?
Yeah. And now we're gonna launch a new podcast called Talk to where we analyze the analysis of the Talk to podcast.
Ours is going to be talking without the G. Talking.
Yeah.
Talk to a.
Talking. Talk to a. If you guys enjoyed, you should subscribe. Hit that bell notification icon to get notified of when these episodes drop every Sunday. And they do drop every Sunday. If you like James, all his links are in the description. That'll be it for me. James, bring us out.
Hey guys, thank you. I just started coughing.